a minute. Wait. You probably want to park your car out the back, like at Rising Sun, because the cars out here get robbed or exploded.
Okay.
Stop. Hi. I know I didn't get 2 seconds to say hello to you when I came in the door. I'm sorry.
Tim doesn't have boobs.
7 o'clock on the dot. I made it.
Oh, there's Tim.
I made it.
Yeah, and even then you would have had like 5 to 10 minutes. So
It's
You're
not
good,
like we
you're
don't
good.
wait an extra couple minutes for
Yeah,
stragglers,
exactly.
who's whatnots.
Exactly.
Go into my office quick and take a huge bong rip.
Yeah, I'm on other things. Jesus.
Get it, Jack.
Okay, Jack. Get it out now.
Get it, get it.
Hey, buddy.
No,
Hold on.
Prim.
Wait, Jack. Wait, Jack. Wait.
What's up?
Oh my god.
Why does Jack's
Go
underwear match his Tim's everything?
Because I'm coordinated, unlike you.
Rude.
Notice how she didn't even deny it.
Y'all are ridiculous.
I ain't gonna deny what's true, man.
You know, sitting on this side of the table, Amethyst, I almost thought you were, almost thought you were Saf for a second.
Okay, I'm leaving.
You're in
I'm
green
leaving.
and gray and
I'm
sitting next to the
leaving.
cops.
I'm leaving.
You're in green and gray and sitting next to the cops. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I'll take her place.
You know.
Get your ass
Did you
back
get
in
a little
here.
clapper? You did, didn't you? You don't
Oh,
use that too
God.
much.
I see
Yeah, I
you
know
went with
it's
the more tan colored outfit, Crane.
Only the coolest, right?
Oh, I have one, but I'm not using it because after it gives me a headache after a while.
Careful. Crane will clear the room
Yeah.
if too many people sniffle.
That's right.
What's-
I'll do it again.
Damn,
Okay,
Danny, if you
the
snored
same
any
person
harder, I'd probably
sniffles
charge you with
it.
cocaine possession.
I did give her a Kleenex, you know.
Yeah,
You
well,
did
should've
actually,
gave
yeah.
her-
That was the last thing I saw before I left the room.
Yeah, you should have removed her
All
from.
right, kitty, come here. Come here, kitty.
Yeah, well, I got footage of someone literally shitting in the back row
I
during that court
Do
case.
I wanna? No, I'm
Shut
not gonna
the
ask.
officer.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not.
I
gonna
heard
ask.
about it, but I didn't dare turn around at the moment because no.
So, Crane, before we think about beginning, why do you look like you're ready for a tactical assault on City Hall?
He's in his
I was
work
doing tactical
clothing.
training.
Yeah, that's his work clothing.
How do you know it's not tactical defense?
City, I wouldn't really need to defend City Hall. Tunnels underneath are fine enough. I'm just calling one of them.
Gotcha, so blow up the tunnels, fuck up the foundation, let the building crumble in on top of itself. Exactly.
Could be a strategy.
Same.
I feel like we need to start on a topic that's not how to level City Hall into the tunnels underneath it.
I have eyebrows.
That's not.
Do we need to call the police?
We are the police.
Tim, does that person not have eyebrows?
What if they have alopecia, Crane? Don't
Is
be
that-
rude.
That's illegal in this state, okay?
Is it really?
Is that Dorrance? Did Dorrance take his mask off?
No, her name is Addie, and that's being rude, Crane.
It's hey, look, I'm the crime of the streets, okay?
Well, you don't see me talking about your hair.
Well, my hair doesn't get me kidnapped and shot. Having no eyebrows gets people kidnapped and shot. So
Give his cupcake a squeeze, he'll feel better.
Wait. Did you add any such things into your brand new constitution and or penal code?
how? Who, me?
Did you do something, Jeff?
I don't know how. I mean that's your domain.
Nope. Nothing has changed in it yet.
Yeah, we'll talk.
There may be a change before the final signature, which is why the charters are not finished yet, because apparently the changes may be with the powers between the assembly and the city hall.
Okay. What?
Is can you elaborate?
I don't actually know. So I will elaborate as soon as I know. The 2 signatures I have are currently waiting on something, so
So federal is also not going to be updated until.
that
So
part I have
we're
no idea
not
about.
into assembly mode yet. But
Mm.
the mayoral and assembly charters.
What?
Huh.
Who's parked in the hallway this time?
Oh,
Again.
beautiful.
I don't think it's the Juggalos this time.
This time.
We got a couple more minutes for stragglers. Talk about that. I'll go figure out where the car is.
I'm gonna make sure I locked my car. As per usual.
No, that's why I don't park outside anymore.
That's why I made L pick me up. I'm tired of my car
Mhm.
getting blown up.
Yup.
Yeah, you can afford it.
I broke as hell, man.
What do you want, buying your building?
Boy, if you don't give me a goddamn receipt,
As soon as you show me that you paid for it.
I paid.
Prove it.
Hey, you guys don't got weapons on you, right?
Wait, DQ, how you doing?
Give me a receipt.
Oh, you know, I'm just chilling.
I got a wrench
No,
on
no.
man.
It's legit a crime just to have like
No, Lord.
a gun in City Hall if you weren't a
Oh,
government employee.
I would not have a gun.
Shit, do I have a gun? No, I don't.
What's going on, man?
Just waiting to see if any more stragglers show up. Looks like we got a decent
is
crowd
this?
though.
Hey,
Wait.
Otto, make sure you clock out.
Shit. You're right.
High floor.
Wait, so what is this? Is this like some meeting?
This is
Yeah,
city
this
council,
is-
yeah.
Oh, this
We-
shit
we
is.
just-
This looks lame.
I mean, it kind of is, but if you kind of just leave it alone too long,
Jack.
terrible things happen.
What?
Why are we all saying Jack's name?
Because he was holding a gun.
Because he was
It's a
pulling his
popcorn.
fucking.
The prop gun.
Hell, if you cannot.
You can just call
snitch
me
for
Alec
2
Baldwin.
seconds.
No. I care about your life.
Alec Baldwin is why we can't have nice things.
Or
Well, I
fake
can't have
things.
a prop gun.
I got a prop gun too.
DQ, if you pointed a prop gun at me and I knew 100% sure that it was a prop gun, I'd
Jack,
still treat
stop
you like you
it.
pointed a real gun.
Jack, I'm
You'd-
gonna put
you'd
my
still
foot
what?
down and say you will keep that in your pocket until you are out of City Hall, please. Any more of that?
Everybody.
That is
You
my
will.
final. Please don't make me have to put foot down.
You said someone's doing a what in a Merryweather?
All right, so let's see here. This
Can we
looks
talk?
like
Can we talk about what? Can we talk about, Seth?
you're gonna listen to me and what I need to talk
Oh,
about.
you're right. You're right. I'll listen.
Yep. I guess to start off, does anyone from public safety kind of just want to go over how things have been going in the last week from EMS and
EMS,
PD if
PD.
possible?
Amethyst.
Hello.
I
Besides the one issue that we had, Seth, that you already know about, other than that, it hasn't been bad that I know of.
Well, you're never around, so I mean,
Okay, buddy.
Look, we can't
help it, Grammatus, that you're always sleeping.
yeah, I should have promoted someone else.
so outside of
Make
I'm
sure that
assuming that's
everybody
something
is
you'd rather
yelling
keep,
so that
that's best for closed doors. So we'll get into that one on
I'm
another
talking in
day,
general,
another time.
not that.
No. The singular EMS problem. You haven't had anything else with people being overly flippant at the hospital. I don't know, patients trying to take you hostage. Nothing crazy.
Hell, you're on duty a lot more than I am. Have you had a problem?
Other than them trying to tell me they have a paper cut when they obviously have, bullet holes. No.
You know, Brandon did take a bunch of people hostage, and those paper cuts hurt. Brandon, what the hell are you doing in here?
When did you?
Y'all didn't see him sneak in. I saw him.
No,
Yeah, he's been here a
Yeah,
while.
you're crawling
I've
in.
been thinking about something in my head, so.
Yeah, he got dropped
think
off
we'll
by
allow
whoever
things
drove the
to
car in
roll.
here.
Yeah.
Are you the real?
Well, sorry to drop that bomb and cause a disturbance. My apologies. From the police department. Anything that you'd like to make the city council or I guess everyone here aware of? Good reports, bad reports.
Not in particular. I don't have anything to bring up.
I don't think so either. There's one thing that I wanted to bring up, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be during this meeting or just with you afterwards, Seth. It was regarding, I think, like 2 meetings ago, we said something about coming directly to you guys if we wanted funding for vehicles. Again, I don't know if you want to talk about that now or later.
I think we
can,
just need to bring the number to him.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we'll
Honestly,
talk
I've
about
been
that later.
finding it hard to track, so
Hard to track what? I missed something there.
who's getting CVPIs and when. It's just been difficult, which is why I've not come to you guys with any numbers so far.
I've kind of, not gonna lie, guys, I've kind of had cadet level people across the board that I definitely don't really know their names to because I'm terrible with names. Asking for what was it? CVPIs and buffaloes. I think I'm up to 4 or 5 CVPIs and maybe 4 buffaloes.
No, they don't get money for the buffaloes. They get money for the upgrades, and they get money for the CVPIs and upgrades. They don't get money for the buffalo.
They're paying for their own cars,
For the
and they have to give them back afterwards.
correct.
That okay.
Seth, have you been just giving cadets money?
No. I after the debacle with the pay raise thing, I've been telling everyone to go through their chain of command and make sure it ends up proper in the commissioner's office.
Which they know how to do. I mean, they've been coming to me for the money, which I've been giving to them. I'm not sure why they're going to you.
I'm not
That's
sure
why it seems
either.
suspicious.
Yeah, I haven't been giving out any money to the police department as of yet. Once it goes up the proper chain of command, and if necessary, we'll either bring it up here or I'll talk to Purchase about it. Yeah. Let's see.
Sorry, so is it not worth having the conversation with you if we don't have Purchase around?
Yeah,
what I'm
can we talk about that too? Because
It just needs to go up the chain of command.
It
But
is the
yes.
chain of command. We're in high command. That's why we are coming to you about it. But if everything has to go to Purchase, then it's
Why are
going to
we
be very
here?
hard to get anything done as well.
I think he just means that the cadets should be coming up through you guys, and then you guys bring it to him, as in chain of command. Not
no,
like
the cadets
going
come
higher.
to us and then we give them the money. That's how it's been working. I'm saying I don't understand why they're going to Seth. Nothing has changed. They come to their high command or command team, sergeant or above, and they get the money from them.
Maybe the cadets are trying to double dip. So they're going to you guys for the money for the actual cars, and they're also trying to go to Seth to, I don't know, pad their paycheck or something.
I don't know.
It would say that if it was one department and maybe like a few people that are acting a bit chuckleheadish, I could see that. There's it's coming from everywhere.
Well, I can say with certainty that I've been giving out money left and right for new upgrades to the cars since the new parts have come out, and for our cadets. There's not been an issue with them coming to us. That's why I'm confused as to why they're going to you.
Maybe just a communication thing. Fuck if I know. But it just seems like reiterating, chain of command, that kind of shit. And then if need be, City Hall just is asked to allocate funds to an issue. I think that's all cleared up nice and easy. Next thing on the list.
Jacobs.
I almost want to take this
Shit.
one back.
Mm.
Oh, I somehow actually missed that. Replacing Jacob Lee. So I don't actually know how this was done in the past. Is this appointed by commissioner's office, or does the
No, we
city
just asked
council
people
vote on
if
someone?
they wanted to be part of the city council.
From my discussions with, oops, sorry, that is how it has been. My discussions with Purchase, I don't know if he's communicated that with yourself, Nicole, or Arya. He said that he wanted, ideally, an individual from each department on the council. I don't know if he still wants that, but yeah, however you guys end up deciding, someone to take his seat. Just that's what Purchase communicated to me a couple weeks ago. And again, I don't know if that's the same thing that he wants. So just I advise, however you guys just go about that, just figure that out.
Was I with you for that conversation? Because I feel like he mentioned a name.
Yeah, he said Marco expressed interest, but like that was again a couple weeks ago, so I don't know if something changed. I haven't talked to Purchase in a while.
Can we discuss the reason why Jacob stepped down? Because that needs to be cleared up. It's
Before
been
we go to
ignored.
that, so we need to discuss this with Purchase, and hopefully we'll have a quick resolution to this before the next meeting, and discussion about why he resigned.
Yeah, I think we should have that discussion now. Why are we waiting? If you guys weren't aware, he resigned because the mayor wanted us to take everything to Purchase and didn't want us to speak on our own as PD. Jacob's concern was that if he wants Purchase to be the end-all be-all to what PD does and our input on the council, that Purchase should be here on the council. I agree with him in that if you want the voices of PD here at the council, then you need to listen to them and not tell us to go through Purchase for everything.
All right. Open to discussion. Who wants to start?
I can agree with that.
I also agree.
I believe. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. Sorry.
I believe that Purchases, and again, this is my interpretation of it, based on how I would say, well, I know I believe Purchases' apprehension and rejection of the raise is more of him not being looped in on potential long-term permanent changes being made to PD as a whole, as opposed to him being looped into everything that happens in relation to PD on the council. Again, that's my interpretation based on my conversations with Purchase. That's what I believe his apprehension was about that. So yeah, I think that if there are things, ramifications that are being made as far as long-term permanent changes to all PD as a whole, I do believe purchase should be looped in. But that's my opinion based off what I believe he would prefer. Go ahead, Arya.
Sylvester, come here.
No, I agree. If the mayor feels that he wants purchase here for every and all decision, then purchase should also be here. And if purchase wants to oversee things more and be more hands-on, he should be involved in these meetings. I get the whole thing that happened with the pay increase. I just think it's kind of confusing now because it seems like even the little things we're having to go to purchase for. I think it was like what, over barricades or something. I don't know the entire story, but something as little as barricades, we shouldn't have to go to the commissioner's office to allow.
Sylvester, come on.
And it just seems like every single discussion that's going to happen with PD is going to need purchase now. So yeah, he should definitely be here.
Okay, that's fine.
If I may, the discussion about needing purchase wasn't for barricades. It was about shutting down a large section of active public roads.
Which I think the PD could weigh in. You have high command here to make that decision.
Is there like a purpose for like the commissioner's role and why they would need to be here versus high command for PD just in general?
I mean, the commissioner oversees 3 branches of PD. So he sits above us, sits above high command. But in matters such as this, when we're dealing with the literal streets, I think that high command can be trusted to make a decision of public safety, and that it didn't need to push through the commissioner in a way that was, sorry to say, but it was quite rude the way it was being done. So I don't know. I think if we want high command and our voices here at the table, that we should be listened to and not everything should be pushed off to the commissioner.
I agree with Nicole on that one.
You mind just stating for me one more time the exact reason Jacob Lee resigned?
I mean, I'm not Jacob, but I can tell you that he was upset with how you were acting and speaking to us and kept on pushing the commissioner instead of listening to the 2 people that were being asked specifically about the event by Percival. Asked Jacob and myself, and you kept on saying, take it to the commissioner, take it to the commissioner whenever we gave our input. It was very, very rude.
And to be clear, this had nothing to do with the conversation you might have had with the commissioner prior about not going to the commissioner's office for things. About
I've
a
not had a
disconnect
conversation
and
with the
lack of
commissioner.
communication.
No.
Sounds
All right.
the same to me.
That's anything else that needs to be said here.
To put in my little 2 cents here, I think if it comes to like PD infrastructure, I can understand purchase being here, but if it's just like operations wise, how the PD divisions are supposed to act, I think it is helpful to have high command from all of the divisions here. That's it for me.
I don't like how she said divisions instead of departments.
Shut the hell up.
Let's see. So those charters are going to be delayed. We
Just
don't know
until
how
they
long.
align perfectly with the Constitution, because I rewrote them both. But then when I found out that there may be a change before the final signatures, I didn't want people to read them and then have them adjusted and then not read them again, because that's an issue that already occurs with other things. So just figure, give people the final draft and let them read that. So I'm going to push the 2 individuals I'm waiting on, ideally to have it done by next council, because it has already been delayed several weeks. So
Yeah, and at this point, the election stuff is being held up because of it.
I will. I'll push them. I mean, ideally, if I can get the signatures before next council meeting, then we can just start rolling out everything before the council meeting. To be honest, as far as the election stuff and that.
Well, as much as I was hoping for, we got to work with realities, and hopefully it's just sooner rather than later. It's not like we can demand. Let's see here. Oh, Danny, the business proposal didn't end up on the.
What? Which one?
I gotta make sure I put it in the right spot. I'm an idiot.
Oh, the bag store.
Yeah. Let's see.
I totally missed that because it disappeared for me.
Let me just. Anyone who wants to take a look at that, it's basically just she wants to make a bag store. And different unique bags, kind of swap them in and out. If she had it her way, you'd even be able to put whatever you want in them. Seems pretty simple, pretty, something people could latch on to. I'm kind of for it.
Yeah, I would also make it so that the bags can be fixed up or restored as they wear out over time, which brings a constant business to them as well.
Anyone happen to know Violet or have any opinions about this business proposal, or everyone kind of still just looking?
I'm currently looking. I mean, I know Violet because she works at Mirror and she works at Rising Sun, I believe. Seems to be a good one.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Does anyone here not like it? Oh, I love when things are simple.
I
Crane?
expressed no, I don't have objections to it. I did have concerns about her business model, but we already had. I mean, I believe the 3 of us had that discussion outside City Hall with her, and she was very adaptive and receptive to the potential. Obviously difficulties with her particular brand of business, and I think that only encourages my support even more. So.
All right, well that's an easy in. See how that goes, and maybe we'll have I hate calling it a bag shop. It's a bag shop.
I think she wants to call it Swallow, right? Is that in the?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Swallow.
Yeah, Swallow.
I'm there.
Knew you would be.
Not that guy, Jack.
Oh my God, not that cat.
Let's see.
Small businesses.
There was also another one. Well, it's not another one because it didn't get put on paper and sent to any of us, but I figured worth bringing up. Oh, shit. Layla wanted to do like I know this sounds weird, but like a sign business. Like help people make flyers, ads, that kind of shit.
Like the design of it or also the printing of it?
The designing.
So this actually brings up a topic that I've been kind of kicking around a little bit and talking to a couple of people about. I think that we should potentially look at, and it doesn't have to be now, because I want this process to be kind of over the course of length of time for proper consideration. But I think we should look at reconsidering how and what level businesses are accepted at, and like what the benefits of it are. Like, for example, a sign and bag business, I'm hesitant to say that both of those require the same level of responsibility and, I would say, benefits of like government subsidized paycheck as something like Nicole's card shop or or Junk Energy, something that people are kind of very actively going to on a consistent basis that requires people to be constantly there. More so here or that. And I would also think that we should also probably look at the higher end of our businesses as well. And potentially that our long-standing businesses that have been successful, consistent, and have been around for a long time and doing the job without problem, I think that they should probably be rewarded with maybe a higher tier of pay than other businesses. Like I said, I think this is something that should be considered. I don't want to rush in the decision like this or anything like that, but I would like
It's not like
be
they all
in people's
need
mind.
government things. Like this sign business that Leo wants to do needs a business permit to get off the ground, and that's it.
I think
agree.
Crane is talking about the payment as well.
Well,
from
yeah,
government.
no, but Seth hit it on the nail though. Is I wanted, like, if it is something that is going to become a practice, I would like there to be at the lowest level, just, hey, you are issued a business permit to operate. You're not being given paychecks from the government because your business doesn't necessarily necessitate it or require it, or it just doesn't meet the criteria for it. And I think that if that is something that we are going to be doing, I think that should be something that's more official than just just saying it for this business or that business. Because I do think that we're kind of getting into the weeds where people are coming up with more obscure or niche businesses that I would love to see in the city and active, but I don't necessarily think that the government should be paying their payrolls.
Gotcha.
I mean, we're pretty much done on our topics unless I'm a complete blind fool. So we can go deep if y'all want. Like, I'm honestly surprised no one's just issued a business permit so someone can do their business thing. No one's had it like that guy that sold me jerky. Did he have a business permit?
No.
You talking about the
Jerk chicken?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a food license.
Food license, yeah. But I don't think he has been in city much, if at all.
Not recently, no, but I believe that's due to he made a request of the city council. The city council passed that request up to the Senate, and the Senate never actually did it. So I believe it kind of killed his passion
his
for
drive.
business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, the graveyard of all hopes and dreams.
Which was kind of sad to see because I enjoyed seeing him around all the time. And,
yeah, chicken man.
But yeah, I think that's something that possibly should be considered. Just getting that lowest level of businesses in, because I feel like I'd be a lot more comfortable approving niche businesses like that if it wasn't for the paychecks. And then on the higher end, I do think that some businesses have been doing a really good job and deserve I would say recognition for that work. So if it's something that I guess the general consensus is that we'd like to possibly see, I could probably draft something up to actually physically look at before the next council meeting.
I would like that, yeah, because I'm trying to write it all down, but yeah, distractions.
Anyone else on the topic of what we call this business license types?
Yeah.
I agree with Crane. I think if there's niche market like businesses, maybe they shouldn't be government funded as well for the most part. And I do like the idea of businesses that are running, well and providing a lot to the city to be rewarded for that. I think it's good to reward those who are working hard.
Agreed.
Can I come to pass into that?
Lemon.
Yeah, sure, Jack. Go.
Yeah.
Like for the business and stuff, like especially for that design one that Leda was on about, there's a lot of fucking very talented people around. And I think they'd benefit quite. I mean, there's a guy who who did up the poster for the event that I'm doing, and he's running it with me, and he did a fucking great job. It's cool to see people, you know, with that artistic ability to, you know, be rewarded for that. It'd be good for these businesses to have a goal to work towards to get some sort of government paycheck, just so they keep up with activity. Because it'd be a shame to see like some of these businesses pop up and then they lose all motivation because there's no like sort of paycheck system there for them.
Yes, but on the same end though, the risk with that is the fact that when it comes to a business like that, realistically, they could charge anything they want at all.
Oh yeah,
as far as making a profit for their actual business. And furthermore, on top of that, when the government is paying for your time of doing something, I think you should be providing some kind of thing for that. And as to why the government is paying for it. When it comes to something like a design business, they're not necessarily going to be designing something 24 hours a day, whereas they could definitely be on duty 24 hours a day if the government's paying their paycheck. If someone comes to them and says, "Hey,"
as like an example.
I agree.
That's called
just
fraud.
That's a fair point. I just think that for something like that, where if I come to you and I say, "Hey, I want you to create something for me," I think the time that you spend making that, I should be the one paying for that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But I mean, like I think, like I said, I'm open for a discussion. I do want this to be thoroughly thought out, so that way everyone's feeling not only appreciated, but at the same time, the government's time and resources are also being respected.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it would be good, like if, like even for the bag business, like or any other business that may pop up, like let's say Nicole started up a card cafe and she didn't have any government sort of paycheck or whatever. Just setting like sort of like a precedent saying, hey, like you need to be doing this, and this, and like we need to show that you're like, you know, wanting to put the time and effort to see your business grow. And if you reach a certain milestone or like you're around for a while, you'll be issued like a government sort of paycheck thing.
Okay, I think that'd be fair. Like milestone and requirements and things goals to shoot for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it would motivate businesses to stay open. Because I've seen a lot of these businesses, like some really cool ones, like kind of come and go. Like they'd be open for a little bit and then not really at all because like they're not really making money. But if you give them that sort of goal to reach for to get that government check, it would incentivize them to want to be open more and be more active.
See, Crane, what he wants, I know exactly what he wants. He wants a game where all businesses play who does the best scaled based on, you know, their type of business, and whoever does the best gets lower taxes that week.
Oh, it's not even that. It's just more like set a goal to get government pay. That's it. Just to keep those like smaller businesses like that are starting up, motivate them to keep going, to grow their business so they can get that government paycheck if that's something that they want. That could be a thing where it's like, all right, you don't like it for the design business. You can be like, right, we're not going to give it to you because just based on the type of business where you're just going to be, it's all like private clientele, right? So like that sort of thing. Whereas if you have like, you know, something where everybody can get something, like whether it's like Funko Pops or cards or dice or whatever, like whatever your business may be, that if you're providing goods in some sort of way, you can grow your business to the point where you do get approval for some sort of government paycheck. Just so that you guys know that, no, you're not just dishing out your resources to whoever, and the next thing you know, they're gone, and it's just like, you just wasted resources.
I don't mean to fully interject. I know I'm not a member of the council, but I am here on behalf of Weasel, Henry Dresden, CEO. We already have access to printing presses and a multimedia company. Those people that are doing that, if the government wanted to, I mean, they could use Weasel as a testing ground for those individuals that want to do something like that and prove that they're willing to stick by. And like I said, we already do pay our associates a pretty fair wage, and then on top of that, we do offer bonuses for work done. So if somebody like that wanted to open a business, I don't mind opening Weasel as like a test bed for those kind of people.
The word you're looking for is subsidize.
Yeah, well, subsidized, I guess, but I'm not going to be asking for any extra funding from the government, as Weasel itself already like has ways of making their own money. Now, if you're offering a subsidy, I'm not going to turn it down. Now, don't get me wrong, but it would require nothing extra from the government.
I mean, it would, because the government would still have to help pay for at least some of those ventures.
Yeah, if they eventually sprout out from Weasel, but that's the thing. We're worried here that these kind of people won't stick around and keep a business running. Well, Weasel's going to be here no matter what happens. We're not going anywhere. I'm just saying that Weasel has an open door policy to employment for most all individuals. So
I think what he's trying to say is that if the government wants, they can use Weasel as a testing ground to see if the person is actually driven to keep their business going, and if that's the case, they could then talk to the government about maybe government funding for their own business.
He repeated exactly what I said, but it was a different voice, so maybe you'll get it.
Hopefully.
Thank you for your
Is there any law, Crane? Is there any law preventing him from doing that right now?
Nope.
You know, just when he finds people that he likes, he just, you know, comes to City Hall like any citizen can and talks to, you know, someone in the mayor's office, the city council, maybe even you if you're feeling, you know, extra peppy on that day.
No law against it. He's
You
has something he
heard
could
the judge go ham.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Well, that's the thing for City Hall. You know, some people don't know that we at Weasel do that. So if somebody were to bring you guys a business proposal, you can always tell them, hey, Weasel has something over there, you know, go work with them for a bit, get a portfolio, and show that you've got the dedication to that business is kind of what the requirement of y'all guys would be at this point.
At least then you can ask Weasels, like, hey, is this person actually coming in? They can be like, yeah, they actually are.
Yeah. But obviously they'd have to come work for us for just a little bit. Whatever that time distinction is up to y'all guys, of course, but
It's not a route I wish to force upon people, but it's something I encourage businesses across the board to attempt to do. Does that make sense?
yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying that I think that just like myself with my work and with what I do with my employees is that, and I know that y'all do it with yourselves when it comes to approving business proposals. Usually if somebody has something to back up what they're trying to do, you know, they have a better likelihood of getting approved for that business. And a portfolio through Weasel would be a very substantial, I think, evidence of work and like my friend behind me was saying, a drive to do that job. So, I mean, it would be something I would say that you might want to mention as a consideration for those kind of businesses.
Another avenue for those people to show their dedication and commitment, and
Mhm.
you'd be a bit better signing off on using government resources.
Plus, I will tell you this: Weasel News has pretty much. We have a few rules, but one of our major rules is no violent crime within the last 2 weeks, or no violent crime within the last 2 weeks, and it would also have a way for us to keep people that, you know, might step outside the law every once in a while. Maybe stay on the straight and narrow a little more, you know?
Do you really want to bring that up right now?
What? Hey, Brandon, by the way, you're fired for like 2 weeks. See you in a bit. So there you go. There's your answer to that one.
Can you fire a co-owner?
Shit, would you look at the time? I got some
I
weasel things
can.
to do. I got some.
It's in our company charter, so
I got weasel
he
things
can
to do.
he can be fired at any time. So
Fire for what? What did I do?
you took hostages. It's a violent crime.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who did? Who did?
You did.
Why would I do that?
Seth just said you took. I
Yeah,
saw
no,
the
it took like 4
report.
people hostage with the newspaper. The
Yeah.
To be fair,
Where's
he
the
was not
evidence?
charged with hostage taking.
Yeah, show me the proof.
Oh God, not again.
No.
So
no.
I mean, that's
Where's the police
Oh.
report?
that's just saying.
But I witnessed
Hearsay. All hearsay. Oh yeah, the
This is
clone. The
bullshit.
clone witnessed it. We're all gonna believe the fucking
Brandon Lee.
clone.
Oh, shit, sorry.
All right, so we'll get out of this real fast. Floor is open. Anyone have something they need to say?
I get funding for my event.
After wait, does the city council feel like throwing funds at his event?
I don't even know what his event is.
It's a
Car
car
show.
show. Car show. Big car show.
How do we know it's a big
Yellow
car show?
Jack are gonna be doing fine.
Because he told me we've been talking about it.
Yeah, but until it happens, I mean, what if nobody shows up?
Ah, that is
It's not a
fair.
big car show. Nobody shows up.
Crane.
It's a valid
I will
question.
tell you later why this needs to happen, but not here, not now.
Oh, okay. Well,
No raffle tickets
how
for
much
you,
money?
Crane.
How much money is he asking for? That's the real question.
Honestly, whatever you're willing to give, I don't give a shit. It's gonna be going towards prizes, so I'm gonna be like I've already set up a bank account. Any businesses that's already contributed, I've already sent them pictures of the deposit being made, and I'm gonna be showing them literally the entire bank statement of where all the money is gone.
Sounds like an honest man. I say give him money.
I do not want to tempest, I swear.
I mean, Crane, you also have that DOJ fund. So wait. You know, as soon as this Constitution thing happens, but aside from that, you also have a DOJ fund to play with.
I know. We use it.
I think he died.
I did no such thing.
Damn
But
it.
he's alive. Guys, he's alive. It's okay.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I don't have a problem with giving him money.
Bean is also having a poetry slam next week. If y'all would like to contribute towards prizes for that.
Who said that? Who's whispering at me?
Me, Claire.
I will film a visual poem for the winner. I'll do it.
Brandon, aren't you fired?
That doesn't mean you can't stop me from making content. I'm the content
Oh, yeah,
king,
you're right.
baby.
Actually, you don't fall under their business license anymore, and we can stop you.
Nah, I can do whatever I want.
Isn't that what got you into this mess?
Wait, Crane, can he do whatever he wants?
No shit,
God,
he's got a
Everybody back
newspaper.
off.
Oh God! Oh
Don't make me
God!
give
Oh
him a
God!
paper cut.
Oh God!
He's got a newspaper.
Brandon Lee.
Brendan, put the paper away.
Read between his toes. Wait, what?
She's
Would you be
dangerous.
fired if I tackled one of the?
No,
It's just,
you're not
it's
gonna
just
get
a
fired.
newspaper. Don't be dramatic, guys. It's just a
It's a
newspaper.
severe paper cut.
Don't do it.
It'll be severe.
Bringing
I
back
feel like you
memories.
shouldn't be hitting the mayor with anything, to be honest.
Help!
Wanna hit.
You know.
Brandon,
wanna
There's
hit
a
on
police
us.
officer here. He could charge us for
Okay,
assault.
I mean, you can. That's
Brandon,
it,
don't make me
guys.
pull out the
Being
stop crime
stupid.
machine. I'll do it.
If there's nothing else, I do have to
No,
go.
no,
but
no,
I
no,
just
no.
want to make sure.
There's one more
Yeah.
thing. I'm just afraid he's gonna give me a paper cut.
Okay.
And Tim will shoot me if I don't say something. So with the car thing, Tim also wants to do some. Tim, do you want to describe it? Just because words are better. Maybe.
I mean, I don't even have like a set date or anything come up with the thing, and I was going to
Yeah,
talk
but
with,
we-
Nicole and
We get
Ellen about
permission
it.
from them. Yeah. A talkie right here. Maybe no.
I can go take it to LSPD later. It's not really, you know.
No.
It's in the beginning stages of getting set up.
Basically, I'm looking to have an event with an optional portion of drag races, and I'd like to have one section of road downtown used for actual drag race, but it's an optional thing, and I was going to talk to PD about it separately.
Sounds like a good conversation to have separately.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Boom. All right, cool. If that's it, last call for saying literally anything.
Everybody watch my news video. Or the mayor
Well-
gets
No,
it.
I'm good.
Everybody watch the video.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Brandon,
give me money. I
do you
need
need a
money.
hug?
I need
refuse-
money.
Crane,
Everybody watch
I
the
refuse
video.
to support your
Watch the video.
gossip
Brandon
magazine.
needs money. I need the
I'm gonna borrow him.
I need the views money.
Yeah.
Give me the views.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Oh, stay away.
Watch the video. I need.
What is he on this week?
It's Brandon. You never know.
Master.
Jack said he wanted to go show me the location.